Hello and welcome to the driving show. We are at episode 30. Excited to have you here. We're getting back to the gym. It's a Monday, so the beginning of the work week. And I actually am kind of excited to go to the gym today. And I think it's because I'm not really excited to work. So when you're not excited to work, you're excited to do something else. Where usually when I am leaving for the gym and I don't want to go, it's more like, oh man, I've got so much to do that how can I justify leaving the house to go and work out? But as I've mentioned before, most of the battle in life when it comes to your business, your personal life, your exercising, health, is just getting yourself there. So if you can get out of the house and get yourself to show up, then from there it actually gets a lot easier, and then you'll probably, you will have a good time. So there's my encouragement there. Today I'm doing leg workouts, so it's a bit nerve-wracking but exciting overall. I last time did the first on my own squats with the squat rack, so I'm hoping it will be open today and there will be no one there, so I can just do my own thing and not be pressured or feel nervous, because as I keep doing it and as I do it more, it will be a little less pressure to doing that. And the last 2 days I was at the gym, it was pretty empty in that area, so it's like, I could have done it, but also I didn't want to do it. So we'll see how today goes. But I did want to share with you the exciting thing for today with my business is that, hey, we've got an app now. Crazy, right? So random. And maybe you're like, what do you mean? What are you even talking about? You've never talked about having or wanting or needing an app before. And the truth is, yeah, I've never talked about it. But Beehiiv is this emailing platform we're on. If you've been watching the show long enough, then you know kind of all about that. It was very tricky for me to get onboarded with it. It took about, I'll say 1.5 to 2 weeks to get the hang of it. They do give you a full month for free, so maybe that's why, because they know it's going to be kind of tricky getting into it. But I eventually learned how to do everything, and I've since moved over really my whole business, both to Beehiiv and it kind of being an emailing-based business, just kind of seeing how I had a lot of resources, articles on my website, but people weren't going to my website, spending money for nothing, and I didn't even like the website, even though I've redone it so many times. And this recent redo, I did like it a lot better, but it just made sense to move everything over so that as I'm sending the emails, which also save as blog posts, so that's why Beehiiv is a really cool option if you are getting into kind of the heavily emailing side of things, where emails are going to be how you make your money, which is what I want to do. I think most people, if you realize that with a quality list, you can send emails and just make money selling your products, your services. Like, what if you could do that? Wouldn't you want to? Yeah, I think you would, and I want to. So I'm testing it out and trying it out for you, and I'll share what I learned as I go. But basically everything is connected through Beehiiv right now. And today, this morning, they launched a new feature where you can select to have your newsletter, your platform, your website also be an app. So I was like, of course, let's try it out. Let's test it out. Let's make some social media content, because I didn't really know what I was going to work on today. But I'm like, so I guess this is what we're working on. But it really is so easy, so simple. I'll post the reel that I made showing you how to do it. But if you're already subscribed to our list, so Fisher Philbrick, if you're not, you can go ahead and do that. All it takes is going onto the website, making sure you're logged in, or just opening a recent email I've sent, and that will get you logged in. Then in the top right corner, click there and it'll say add app to screen. You click that, and then guess what? It's downloaded on your screen. It has the company logo on it. And I guess the cool thing with that is it will keep you logged in longer, whereas up till now, I guess some people have trouble with it logging them out. And currently with Beehiiv, to log in, you have to give them your email and then it sends you a login link. So it's kind of like annoying at times. So it'll help with that. It also has notifications, so if you want to get notified when we release new things, you can add that there. If maybe you're not great at checking emails, but you're great at checking apps, then that is another reason why you could potentially want to do that. And just having it all on an app feels so nice. It feels very like, oh yeah, I know what to do. We push the little hamburger at the top, or the profile image at the top, to get a list of things we want to look at. So right now, it's basing it all off of the website. So we've got a testimonials link where you can go ahead and check out the testimonials we have. You can check out our premium content. And then because now we are on an app and have that as a feature, I do want to build out a couple more pages that can just help out the experience for people, small business owners that are going to be on the app regardless. So that's what I've been thinking about this morning, as far as, we got it all set up so that it's working. You can get the app, and then just as soon as getting that, like, oh man, we just created a bunch more work to do, because I've got a ton more ideas of how we can make this really cool. And I think that's kind of the process for anyone in your small business, is there's always so much that you've got to do, and the list just continues on and on and on. But it is helpful when you are excited about what you're doing, and you can kind of use that to pave your way forward, to give you more things to do, in the good sense of, sometimes when you are in your business, you've got so much to do and you know that, but you don't really want to do it, or you feel like it's not the right timing. There's so much that goes into having a business. And so, like, this week, I'll share more in the newsletter that goes out tomorrow, my video here tomorrow, but just was not really feeling it with anything in life. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this business. And so this morning, that popping up, I'm like, great, I know what to do. I've got some stuff to do. And so I think that's going to be really exciting. And it just sounds exciting to say it too. I think really, like, when you add it to your home screen on your mobile device, and it can be Apple or Android, it's adding it basically as a bookmark, which you can do with any website. But typically when you bookmark something on your home screen, it would just, to my knowledge, open it up back in a tab in Safari. But this, when you like swipe up to multitask, it shows it as its own thing, like its own app, and it is not having you in Safari. So I'm not sure how they built it out over at Beehiiv, but man, it sure is cool. So all to say, and I'll post this link in the description if you're watching it on YouTube, I do have a referral link where you can get your first month for free, and then your first 3 months of paying, you get 20% off. So I used that link from my mentor when he sent that to me, and now since I've been on it and I'm a paying customer, I've got a link for you. So if you think this all sounds cool, you should try it out, because let me tell you, I worked previously at that startup for 5 years, and they started out as an app-based business. So I have lived and breathed and worked the behind the scenes in customer service, community management of an app-based business. And I can tell you, it's hard. So many people are like, I want an app. I'm like, you really don't. You really, really don't. Like, yeah, it sounds very cool, but they're a ton of work, they're a ton of money, a ton of time. If you're not going to be building it yourself, which would take all of your time alone, then you basically have to be super rich to pay someone else to do it, or you have to use kind of like a cut and paste type platform, which there's some good ones, there are some bad ones out there, so you have to test that out. And then even then, you might have to pay for technical help to get things worked out, because the Google Play Store and the Apple iTunes Store, whatever they call theirs, which I'm on Apple products and I don't know, but the app stores on both Android and Apple are very picky, and they always send errors. This cannot be posted. You need to change this. And it's so much that you have to do and figure out. Oy, this car is backing into us. Oh my gosh, I don't know what they're doing. They almost hit us though. Guy in a Prius. Come on. Alright. But basically, having an app is so expensive, really hard, and it's not ever something I would suggest, because of all of that. It's going to take all your time and money. And doesn't mean, even if you spend all that money, that you're going to have your customers or your intended customers and followers download the app. I don't know, probably not, maybe not. But using something like Beehiiv, where I am paying for whatever they're above the free plan, it's about $39 to $40. So let's say $40 a month. I paid the full year, got the 20% off the first 3 months, so it actually saved me a lot of money. So that's why you should use my link if you want to try it out. But for $40 a month, and I can say I have an app, and I can actually have an app, I mean, man, that is insane. Unheard of. And I know, because this is what Beehiiv is doing, they're going to create some really cool features to go with that. Really, the features I want
is I want to have stuff in the app that is not seen on the website, so that there's incentive to go to the app and download the app. So that's a little bit about what I'm like. It's something I would email into them, but I'm pretty sure they already have that on their list, and they're gonna roll it out because that's what they do. They keep coming out with some really cool features. So here's your call to action. Sign up and subscribe with us at Fisher Philbrick. We're here to help you start, build, and promote your own small business. And then once you're subscribed, check it out. Download the app. Let me know what you think. I mean, I'm going to be building onto it, so there'll be fun stuff to come. But I'm super excited, and I hope you are as well. And all in all, we are here to help you in your own business journey. So if you're feeling like you're alone, let me tell you, I feel like that all the time, and I have in the past, but you don't have to be alone. You can join us here at Fisher Philbrick, join our community, and I will be here to help and support you however I can. But have a great day. Go and get your heartbeat up, exercise, go out for a walk, whatever you can do to take care of yourself and your health.